This is Egon Spangler, clone number 27, now coming to you with another reaction video. This time we're going to be doing Northwest Passage by HomeFree. No idea what I'm getting myself into. I did not look this one up. You all didn't say anything about looking this one up like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. So I'm going to be going into this super blind. Should be interesting. It's one of the songs that they put on their latest LP for I guess seafaring songs, sea shanties, things like that. Anyways, don't know. Let's get right into it. At a place that he himself had chosen where it was the darkest, there was no path.
Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie. The sea route to the Orient, for which so many died. Seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered, broken bones, and a long forgotten, lonely cairn of stones.
Okay, can we just for a second? Alright, there we go. Can we talk just for a second how that started? Tim Faust is absolutely amazing. That was all chest voice. It's definitely something I could easily reach as well. That being said, his voice is so clear and so pristine. I don't know what else to say. I mean, seriously, there was like no wavering. There was no, vibrato. There was nothing like that. It was just stone cold sound that was that just sounds absolutely amazing. Tim Faust has an unbelievable control over his voice. It's something I definitely need to study in order to even get to like 70% of what that was. Yes, it's a sea shanty. They're trying, I guess, because they're trying to go to the Orient. But the thing is, it's talking about they were trying to cut over North America to get there. And just that trip, for any of you who played Oregon Trail, you know exactly what I'm talking about. How many times did we die of dysentery? Anyways, what an amazing voice. Let's jump into it.
For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
3 centuries thereafter, I take passage overland, in the footsteps of brave Kelsey, where his sea of flowers began. Watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer, driving hard across the plain.
Hi, Rob. How you doing? Okay, so Rob is showing the higher register. Absolutely impressive. And Seán Dagher sounded absolutely amazing as well. He's like maybe 3 keys below Rob. And when it was a 6-part harmony, when all of them were going at the same time, I have not heard any beatboxing as of yet, but we're not even halfway through the song, so that should be expected. The long and the short of it is each of these guys seem to be getting the spotlight, so I can't wait to hear Chance and to hear Bastien as well. It'd be absolutely amazing for Adam, the beatboxer, to have a part in all of this. But holy cow, what an amazing job that these guys are doing.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
And through the night, behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea.
For just one.
Well, there's Chance. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Each of these guys are just killing it. Their solos are clean, clear. There was wavering in Chance's voice as well as in Rob's voice, but it works. I mean, to be honest with you, it works. Not everyone can be made out of steel, so to speak. You got to have some level of pliability in order to make this song not mechanical, robotic, if you will. If everyone's saying exactly like Tim did on the first bit, it would be too robotic. It'd be almost AI level crap. And I'm not saying AI music is bad. I'm just saying it's still extremely noticeable. There's not a lot of emotion involved in it. So yeah, honestly, I think this is absolutely amazing where they're going with this, and absolutely beautiful how well it's just kind of tying together. And like I said, I hope Bastien and Adam also are able to do a bit.
Time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. How then am I so different from the first men through this way? Like them I left a sudden life, I threw it all away, to seek a Northwest Passage at the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again.
Can we take a moment to appreciate his mustache? I mean, honestly, he would have been ideal for one of the Viking songs, but anyways, let's go back to the singing. Seán has a very clear voice. He's, again, I give a lot of credit to HomeFree being able to integrate anyone who's a singer into the group and making them sound absolutely wonderful, and as if they were a part of the band for like ever and a day. they're not skipping a beat. It doesn't sound out of place. They all literally meld and mesh well together.
For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Well, there's Bastien, and holy free holies, he's like topping the register easily. And yet he makes it sound so effortlessly. I don't believe it's falsetto either. I think it's still his voice without going into falsetto mode. I could be wrong, but dang, boy can sing.
And make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Years earlier? Nani? So the story that they're telling, basically at the very tail end, we saw the adventurer from the 1800s, 1843 I believe was the year, in a RV or a rig, or, you know, a very large truck, whatever the case may be, driving down the road, smiling, had the same pendant hanging on the dashboard of his vehicle. And that is so cool how they like kind of woven all that together. They're definitely getting better with their videography and with the videos that they're creating. Absolutely appreciate HomeFree for doing things like this, especially for they have a love for the sea shanties, and actually do appreciate the fact that when they do bring others in, how they're able to weave them in. I know I said that just a few minutes earlier, but I think I need to point that out. Everyone has their own style of singing, and if you don't sing with someone and understand their style, it's extremely difficult to integrate between the two. And there needs to be a lot of trust, but two, a lot of give and take in order for it to sound as good as this one did. So a special shout out to Seán, Dagher, for being able to work with HomeFree. Dude, you have an amazing voice. HomeFree, you guys rock. You guys integrated Seán like he was one of the sixth member, and you guys were always a six-member crew. 6-part harmony, holy freak, that was absolutely amazing. Love that as well. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, because it's highly likely I did. I was kind of enchanted by the song as a whole. Was not paying attention to the lyrics because honestly it was not the lyrics that was the sound this time, oddly enough. It was the sound being made to produce the lyrics. So I was not truly listening to even the storyline, but to the sound that they were making. It was absolutely phenomenal. What an amazing job. Anyways, do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I try to do this at least once a week, and I will see you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care.